Today I'll be discussing my laminectomy recovery. First, I'd like to begin by welcoming back my subscribers. If you're new to this channel, my name is Meyer, and we predominantly do a little chit-chat. I might make you laugh, I might make you cry. So if you're interested in that, make sure you hit that subscribe button and don't forget to ring that little bell for the notifications. So I am officially home. I had a laminectomy and discectomy on March 1st, but I had actually moved into my my mother and stepfather's beautiful house while they were trying to take care of me while I was in my midst of absolute agony with chronic pain. I'm so thrilled to be home. While I was home, I was getting a little bit of a vibe, well, maybe it's time to move on, because my recovery has been moving along quite well. The first week, for sure, I needed assistance and help. Into the second week, you know, there just started to be such a vast improvement in everything that definitely it was time to go home. Plus, I missed my cute little kitties. Here's the thing though, although I knew it was time to go home, I was terrified. I didn't know if I could do it on my own. You see, I mean, they were helping me with like the basics, like even like putting on my shoes, putting on my socks. I mean, it was a lot of work. I have to understand that when you're going through recovery, you're not going to be able to do anything. So that means no bending, no twisting, no lifting. So even like a simple thing like putting on underwear, I mean, that is going to be a difficult thing. I finally figured out the method, but it's going to take a few days to figure something like that out. Now, I'm sure you can understand my fear. I have numbness in my leg, and I had a lot of bad numbness in my leg and my heel. So again, going away from my family and essentially doing it on my own, that is extremely terrifying. Oh no! So to overcome that fear, once I got home, I have a caretaker. His name is Jack.
Hey, I'm Jack.
He is amazing, he is awesome. He's not really a caretaker per se, like he's not going to help me put on my underwear or anything like that, but he does take care of things around the house. I've got 2 cats. Obviously things fall on the floor, things can become messy, so he's around and just like helping me out, doing a little of this and a little of that. All right, so let's talk about the timeline. So for the first 2 to 3 weeks, you'll be waiting for the incision to heal. Now for me, they told me it'd be 2 to 3 weeks. So I counted and I counted and I counted, and on day 21, I was like, this thing needs to come off. Imagine like a yucky worm on your back. So you got like one head and one tail, but that middle part just wants to stay on you. And I'm like, come on, man, you gotta come off. So I waited day 21, day 22, and then on day 23, I felt my back. And ooh, this feels smooth. Just before Jack had moved in, I had a conversation with him on the phone. And I said, Jack, there's gonna come a time when you need to do something very personal that you may not want to do. And I just left it at that. Because, you know, we're gonna be living together, so it is what it is, and, you know, he may have to see things that he doesn't want to see. Well, on that day 23, when he walked through the door, I said, Jack, can you come over here? I need you to do that favor that I told you about that you were gonna do. So I turned around and I lowered my pants just above the butt crack. So, you know, you're not gonna see the whole roundiness, but definitely the top of the butt crack. And I said, look at my butt crack. Does it look okay? And so he looked at it and he's like,
I don't know what I'm looking for.
What are you looking for holes? I just want to know if I can move on to the next step. And he said it looked all right. So finally, I get to move on to the next timeline part, which is going to be rehabilitation. So once that incision heals, you can start getting in the pool and just walking back and forth and back and forth. And what I'm trying to do is just build up my strength. My legs are crazy weak, which is insane because I was walking, you know, 20,000 steps before this whole thing happened, or at least before surgery. So for me to go from really strong legs to insanely weak legs, it's really bad. But now that I'm into like the 3.5 week period, my legs, I can feel the strength coming back, and that's a beautiful thing. But I still do have some leg and heel numbness. Now, by 6 to 12 weeks, I should be able to go back to work, and I should be able to drive again. I'm just waiting for the green light from my surgeon. You have to remember, with a laminectomy, you're actually cutting out bone, so we do have to wait for that to heal. So I'm really anal about, you know, no bending, no twisting. I do wear my brace every day, and it just has to be part of my life, to make sure that the rest of my life is going to be good. Now the thing is, with the laminectomy, it's going to take 6 months to a year for a full recovery. So whatever it takes, I'm going to do it to make sure that I can get to that point of just living a normal life. I know it's just a matter of time for me to get back to the Becca that I know. All right, guys, well, that's it for me this week. Thank you again so much for stopping by. I mean, I really do appreciate it, and I'd love to hear from you in the comments below. Are you going through this? Are you getting ready to go through this? I'm wishing you all the best, because I know it's so scary going in, but you can do this. We all can do this. We're going to get through this together. Just let me know in the comments below what's going on with you. I'd really like to hear, because again, you're not alone in this. We are a community, and you know, stay strong, get stronger, and we'll make it through it. All right, guys, so if you are interested in hearing more and being part of this amazing community, make sure you hit that subscribe button, and don't forget to ring that bell for more notifications. All right, peace out, everyone, and I'll see you soon. Keep shining.